In the dawn of time, a spark of defiance ignited in the heart of heaven. A being of unparalleled beauty and brilliance, Lucifer, once the most beloved angel, now became the catalyst for a catastrophic event that would forever alter the course of history. The story of Lucifer's rebellion is well known. Pride, ambition, and a desire for power drove him to challenge the authority of God. But amidst this familiar narrative, a haunting question lingers. Where was Jesus during this tumultuous period? The common account portrays Jesus as non-existent or, at the very least, absent from the scene. Yet, this raises more questions than answers. Was the Son of God truly oblivious to the chaos unfolding in heaven? Or was he silently observing, biding his time? As we venture into the uncharted territories of this ancient tale, we find ourselves entangled in a web of intrigue and mystery. The Bible hints at Jesus' pre-existence, his role as the Creator, and his presence in the heavenly realm. But the specifics of his involvement during Lucifer's rebellion remain shrouded in silence. Theologians and scholars have long grappled with this enigma, offering theories and interpretations that only seem to scratch the surface. Some propose that Jesus was indeed present, yet chose not to intervene, allowing the events to unfold as a testament to God's sovereignty. Others suggest that he was absent, waiting for the appointed time to enter the world and redeem humanity. As we navigate the labyrinthine corridors of this story, we begin to uncover lesser-known events and perspectives. The apocryphal Book of Enoch whispers secrets of a heavenly war, with Jesus potentially playing a crucial role. The writings of early church fathers hint at a more complex narrative, one where Jesus' presence was felt, yet not seen. The silence is deafening, and the mystery is palpable. As we stand at the precipice of this ancient tale, we are compelled to ask, what secrets lie hidden in the shadows of heaven? What truths have been obscured by the passage of time? And what lies beyond the veil of our understanding? In the beginning, Lucifer, also known as the morning star, shone brighter than any other angel in heaven. His beauty, wisdom, and charisma captivated the hearts of many. But as time passed, a subtle yet insidious transformation took place within him. Pride, once a mere whisper, grew into a deafening roar, consuming his every thought and action. Lucifer's gaze, once fixed on God, began to wander. He beheld his own reflection and became enamored with his own magnificence. He started to question God's authority, wondering why he, the most resplendent being in heaven, should be subject to anyone. As Lucifer's discontent simmered, he began to secretly gather a following of like-minded angels. He whispered promises of power, autonomy, and glory, sowing seeds of discord among the heavenly host. His message resonated with those who felt overshadowed by God's brilliance or constrained by the divine order. With a swelling sense of self-importance, Lucifer made his move. He rallied his cohorts, and together they launched a rebellion against God's throne. The once peaceful heavens were now ablaze with conflict, as loyal angels clashed with the insurgents. Lucifer's motivations were twofold. He sought to supplant God as the supreme ruler and to claim the worship and adoration he believed was rightfully his. His actions were a brazen attempt to usurp divine authority, to redefine the hierarchy of heaven, and to establish a new order with himself at the helm. As the rebellion raged on, Lucifer's true nature was revealed. His beauty was tainted by arrogance, his wisdom corrupted by ambition, and his charisma twisted into manipulation. The morning star, once a beacon of light, had become a harbinger of darkness, leading a third of heaven's angels down a perilous path from which there was no return. The Bible's depiction of Jesus' role during Lucifer's rebellion is shrouded in mystery, leaving room for interpretation and debate. While Scripture doesn't provide a direct account of Jesus' actions during the rebellion, several passages offer tantalizing clues. In John 1:1-3, Jesus is described as the eternal Word, present with God from the beginning. This verse suggests Jesus' pre-existence and presence in heaven before the rebellion. Colossians 1:16-17 states that Jesus is the creator of all things, including the angelic realm. This raises questions about his involvement in the rebellion, as the creator would likely be aware of the events unfolding in his creation. Hebrews 1:6 suggests that Jesus was present in heaven when the angels were created, further solidifying his pre-existence. However, the Bible also implies Jesus' absence or non-interference during the rebellion. In Isaiah 14:12-15, Lucifer's fall is described without any mention of Jesus' involvement. Revelation 12:7-9 recounts the war in heaven, where Michael and his angels defeated the dragon, Lucifer, and his followers. Jesus is not mentioned in this passage, leading some to infer his absence or non-participation. Interpretations vary among scholars. Some propose Jesus was present but chose not to intervene, allowing the rebellion to unfold as part of God's sovereign plan. Others suggest Jesus was absent, waiting for his appointed time to enter human history. A few interpret Jesus' role as more nuanced, potentially involving behind-the-scenes influence or guidance. The biblical account leaves us with more questions than answers, inviting us to ponder the complexities of Jesus' role in the ancient drama of Lucifer's rebellion. Beyond the traditional biblical interpretation, various alternative perspectives and theories have emerged, offering diverse views on Jesus' involvement or absence during Lucifer's rebellion. 1. The absent creator. This view posits that Jesus, as the creator, intentionally abstained from intervening in the rebellion, allowing Lucifer's free will to unfold. This perspective emphasizes God's sovereignty and the importance of free will in the angelic realm. Implication. This view highlights the significance of free will and the consequences of Lucifer's choices, while also underscoring God's sovereignty. 1. The silent observer. This theory suggests that Jesus was present in heaven during the rebellion, but chose to remain silent, observing the events without interfering. This perspective raises questions about Jesus' role as a mediator or peacemaker. Implication. This view implies that Jesus' silence was a deliberate choice, potentially allowing the rebellion to serve a greater purpose in the divine plan. 1. The angelic advocate. Some propose that Jesus played a more active role, advocating for the rebellious angels or serving as a mediator between God and Lucifer. This perspective reimagines Jesus' role as a compassionate intercessor. Implication. This view highlights Jesus' merciful nature and willingness to engage with those in rebellion, potentially offering a new understanding of his redemptive work. 1. The eternal conflict. This theory posits that the rebellion was not a singular event but rather part of an eternal conflict between God's sovereignty and Lucifer's pride. Jesus' role, in this view, is seen as part of an ongoing struggle. Implication. This perspective frames the rebellion as a microcosm of the universal struggle between good and evil, with Jesus playing a central role in the eternal conflict. 1. The Gnostic view. Some Gnostic traditions suggest that Jesus was not present in heaven during the rebellion, as he was not yet incarnate. Instead, they propose that Jesus was a divine spark within the rebellious angels, guiding them toward redemption. Implication. This view offers a radically different understanding of Jesus' nature and role, emphasizing the divine spark within humanity and the potential for redemption. These alternative perspectives and theories invite us to re-examine the story of Lucifer's rebellion and Jesus' role within it, encouraging a deeper exploration of the complexities and mysteries surrounding this ancient event. In the tale of Lucifer's rebellion, we find a complex web of intrigue, pride, and redemption. As we've explored the story, we've encountered diverse perspectives on Jesus' role during this pivotal event. Key takeaways. The biblical account leaves room for interpretation regarding Jesus' presence and involvement. Alternative perspectives offer varied views on Jesus' role, from absent creator to silent observer, angelic advocate, and eternal conflict. Each perspective raises important questions about free will, sovereignty, and redemption. As we conclude this journey, we're left with more questions than answers, and that's precisely the point. The story of Lucifer's rebellion is a mystery that invites us to ponder, to question, and to seek our own understanding. We encourage you to draw your own conclusions, to wrestle with the complexities, and to explore the depths of this ancient tale. For in the end, it's not about finding definitive answers but about embracing the mystery and allowing it to transform us. Remember, the story of Lucifer's rebellion is a reflection of our own struggles with pride, ambition, and redemption. May we find wisdom in the shadows of heaven, and may our own stories be transformed by the light of understanding.